What happens to your body when you walk every day? The shocking truth. What if I told you that the most powerful medical breakthrough of the 21st century isn't a pill, a surgery, or a high-tech wearable? What if the secret to reversing brain aging, crushing chronic stress, and stabilizing your blood sugar is something you've known how to do since you were a toddler? Most people treat walking as exercise light. They think it's what you do when you're too tired for the gym or too old for a run. They couldn't be more wrong. In my years as a geriatrician, I've seen the data. Walking isn't just movement. It's a foundational signal that tells your body to stay young. Today, we are moving past the 10,000 steps hype. I'm going to show you the hardcore science of what happens to your hippocampus, your mitochondria, and your DNA when you walk the right way. By the end of this video, you won't just see walking as a choice, you'll see it as a necessity. But before we dive into the cellular level of how walking rebuilds your brain, I have a mission. We are building a global community dedicated to health span, living better, not just longer. If you want science-backed protocols that actually work in real life, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the bell. Let's change the way the world looks at aging together. Done? Let's get into it. Let's start at the top. Literally. Inside your brain sits a small, seahorse-shaped structure called the hippocampus. It is the headquarters for memory, learning, and emotional regulation. In the medical world, we have a grim reality. As we age, the hippocampus typically shrinks by about 1% to 2% every year. This is the biological clock of cognitive decline. For decades, we thought this was a one-way street. We were wrong. A landmark study took older adults and had them walk at a moderate pace for just 40 minutes, 3 times a week. After 1 year, MRI scans revealed something miraculous. Their hippocampi hadn't just stopped shrinking, they had grown by 2%. They essentially rolled back the clock on brain aging by 2 years. How? Through a protein called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of BDNF as Miracle-Gro for your neurons. Walking floods the brain with this protein, repairing old cells and building new ones. When you walk, you aren't just burning calories. You are literally re-architecting your brain for focus and clarity. We live in a world of high cortisol living. From the second you check your phone in the morning, your nervous system is in fight or flight mode. This constant drip of stress hormones causes systemic inflammation, destroys your sleep, and leads to belly fat that no diet can fix. Walking is the off switch, but it's not just because it's relaxing. It's because of the bilateral stimulation of the rhythmic left-right movement. This specific rhythm sends a signal to the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest branch, that you are safe. Tells your brain, if I were in danger, I'd be running or fighting. Since I'm walking at a steady pace, the environment must be secure. This is why a walk outdoors, where your eyes can focus on the horizon, optical flow, is scientifically proven to lower cortisol faster than any meditation app. You aren't just ignoring your problems. You are changing the chemical environment in which those problems exist. Let's talk about the silent killer, blood sugar spikes. Every time you eat, sugar enters your blood. If you sit down right after eating, that sugar sits there, damaging your vessels and forcing your pancreas to pump out massive amounts of insulin. Over time, this leads to insulin resistance, the gateway to type 2 diabetes and weight gain. Walking turns your largest muscle groups, your glutes and quads, into glucose sponges. When these muscles contract, they can pull sugar out of your blood without needing extra insulin. A 10-minute walk after dinner is more effective for blood sugar control than a 60-minute workout 5 hours later. It's about timing and signaling. If you feel that afternoon slump or a food coma after lunch, your body is screaming for a 10-minute walk. Give it that movement and you bypass the energy crash entirely. Why do some 70-year-olds have more energy than 30-year-olds? The answer lies in the mitochondria, the power plants inside your cells. Fatigue isn't usually a lack of sleep. It's a lack of production. Old, damaged mitochondria make you feel heavy and sluggish. Walking stimulates a process called mitophagy, the cleaning out of zombie mitochondria, and triggers the birth of new, vibrant ones. Unlike a high-intensity interval session that can leave you exhausted for the day, walking provides a net positive energy return. You don't spend energy walking. You invest it to generate more for the rest of your day. As a geriatrician, I don't care about the number of candles on your birthday cake. I care about your health span, the years you live in a body that works. Walking is the ultimate insurance policy for your independence. It's not just about the heart, though it lowers blood pressure as effectively as many medications. It's about system integration. When you walk, your brain, inner ear, balance, muscles, and joints have to communicate in a complex symphony. This prevents falls, preserves bone density, and maintains the postural integrity that keeps you from becoming hunched and frail. We don't stop moving because we grow old. We grow old because we stop moving. So, here is the truth. Walking is only basic if you do it sporadically. If you do it consistently, it is a medical intervention. I don't want you to go out and walk for 2 hours tomorrow and then quit because your feet hurt. I want the signal. I want 15 to 20 minutes of intentional, steady walking every single day. No phone distractions. Just you, the rhythm, and the road. I want us to start a movement, literally. I want you to comment below right now with your walking contract. Type, I'm committing to 10 minutes a day, and tell us what time of day you're going to do it. Whether it's 10 minutes after lunch or 20 minutes at sunrise, write it down. When you commit publicly, you're 70% more likely to stick to it. And if this deep dive into the science of walking changed your perspective, please like this video and share it with someone you love who needs to stay mobile. You might just be the reason they start their own journey to a longer, healthier life. I'm David. Keep walking, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next one.